Hi, welcome to another Genshin stream. How was it today? Hope you had a wonderful week so far. Now ready to play some more Genshin with me. Chaos. Okay, what's up? So, what's on today's menu? We have Chaos, aka the theater. The new event started today, and also I do have to farm a few more things. So let's get into it, shall we? Theater is gonna, yeah, gonna. So let's see, shall we? Theater's fun. If you like watching me suffer, then yes, it is fun. Probably. So, Frina, Barbara, Ayaka, Diona, Shao, and Farazan. We do have... Oh, wait, that's what I... Right, of course. Nope, that's all fine. Okay, well then. There wasn't much stuff in last one. I mean, there wasn't, no. Of course, they don't do anything new here. Yeah. What teams am I even gonna do here? I mean, I can do Shao, of course. Did I give Farzan anything? None. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I did. I'm gonna get her to 90 real quick. Hold on. Teams are overrated. Yeah. Here should be fine. They're not. You know that. You know that. Once again, if you like suffering, then yeah, they are overrated. Nope, go away. Didn't mean our drops, but hey. Yes, I don't really know the best places to get them. I think maybe they were along. I know there was an area along. Maybe it was this one where there were a couple. You neither. Oh wait, we're not low enough yet. You need more cannons. Yeah. Yeah, this should have a couple, if I remember correctly. Yep, there you go. We need like 3, so We're fine. All right. Now for our crafting table. Yeah, let's go here. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no. Okay, so we need... that's not quite, but hey. Six of these puppies. You're right, that's standard. What am I doing? Thank you. I was like, green. No, that's the wrong color. I need them anyway, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Don't ask. What am I doing? I don't know, I'm crafting stuff. Alright. So, where are you? You are right up. You are not down here. I went past. No, you're not. There you go. Keeps running past her. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, what's left to do? So, that is more or less fixed. More or less. But there's something I forgot, and that is, of course, what it tells to. Right. That's the one. Yeah. Right. Yes, you're weird. I do not remember what characters do that I don't use. Okay, so how am I gonna do that? I am thinking. Shao? You've used them all, yeah. In that case, you of course know what they do. So we could do like a Shao team. With like Farozan, Shao, Diana, and Barbara. That could work in a way. So what are we gonna do here? I will, of course, pick these two, and then you no brainer. You as well. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay. Gun you as well. I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? Also, there's supporting cast. Let's see. Kokomi Sucrose for support. Yeah, like I was thinking that. I might. Yeah, but I can't, like, that's too much stuff. So, Cloud Retainer, we'd have to pull her basically immediately. So, maybe not. I might actually steal your gun. Your gun has way more crit than mine, right? So, I might do that. And she's 90. Yeah, exactly. You can check her builds. I think so. If I click, yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is like the only piece where I'd say, but otherwise, yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. I do know how she plays. I mean, you have us. Wait a second. There's a problem here, and that is you have a build as a like for a melt comp, right? That is not going to well, but you still have a lot of crit rate on her, so it should be fine. Yeah, it's more than fine. Actually, really? Okay. But yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, she just built for damage. Okay, I was thinking because of the set, right? So then. Oh, it's for the charge attack. Okay. So what do we have here? We can immediately try to get more champions, I guess. Don't want to do. I kind of want to do that. The thing I'm even considering not doing that is because of some of the achievement stuff, where you wanna. Yeah, the Nilo team is. Yeah. Free mystery cache. Yeah, free. Exactly. Okay, Shao team it is. Defeat 2 opponents using charge attacks. God fucking damn it. Not Shao team it is. Great. Probably, but the other challenge also has less points. Like, this is easy. But yeah. I say that. Yeah, it's okay. So this would probably mean I would have to go for an Ayaka team, doesn't it? Otherwise, the charge attack is not gonna happen. I mean, I can try to charge attack with Shao, but let's be honest here. Problem with Ayaka is I have no idea how to properly play her. Is it not? It's a normal sword charge. Okay, never mind. Similar to good. Okay, okay. Let's go. So, if you go for a Shao team, how would that go here? You two, obviously. I say that, but yeah. And then I'd go. Do I wanna do that? I could go for Farina as well. Especially considering, well, how'd that work? If I go for Farina, that means we have a lot of HP drain on Shao. That basically means we need to have Barbara, right? Diana is not gonna cut it. Period. Well, is that so? Could try. That would definitely help a little bit. And also, we'd get more HP, which is not bad. So there's that. Because this is too much. Like, we don't need that this much, like heal and whatnot. We of course not gonna freeze anyone, but it's not like that really helps us. Let's go ahead and put Frida in here. How would the rotation look like? We go, well, obviously we do Frida first. Falozan needs to do her thing real quick. We initiate our heal, and yeah, like this is basically how we do things then, right? Yeah. Okay then. Let's go. Let's go.
世界の熱狂の渦に何をするんだいカジャーお前にやろう受け取れ準備できたかな消えろイエッ無能知れここだはっよかろう無駄だ
You know what I always forget? Frina has a heal as well. Okay. That was it? Oh. All right. Kokomi is part of the Nilo team, so this is that. If we have her now, then we have her. I don't know about using her right now. Though. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Okay, champion. I don't know who to pair with her yet. I mean, there's Shao. I could put. Oh yeah, we can do that. Mystery Cash. Consume all your Fantasia flowers in your possession, and one random alternate cast member. Wait, what? Are you no? No more alternate customers will draw the redraw. Well, I guess this is going to be an extremely expensive cast member because we can't do that. This would just end the thing altogether. Well, that fixes one. Oh yeah, now we get this very funny game. So much also for the points that we got from yeah. From the elite battle. Defeat 2 opponents using an elemental burst. Okay, this one triggers swirl reaction 10 times, and this one all party members' HP did not drip below 30%. Oh, okay. This one seems to be the only one that's like, well, that's not true. This would be easy with Shao again, I guess. So we can do that. So we do Shao, Farazan, like this, and the rotation is gonna be like this basically, right? That seems fair. Come on, give me a swap. What am I doing? I don't matter. We got our power swirl reactions, obviously. Okay. Hey there. Okay, now we're just Nilo. Nilo's gonna be the last character we get though. I'm fairly certain. Champion, invite. Choose one character to join from 6 randoms. 7 remaining. There she is. Okay. Okay. So, defeat the villains within the time limit. Bonus challenge, defeat the Millennial Pearl Seashore while it's attempting to reconstruct a Xenomare Pearl. I have no idea what you mean, but hey. That's gonna get interesting. Again, no idea. We are just going to do the Nido team, aren't we? Yes. Although, aren't you... Isn't this thing resistant to... Well, no, it doesn't matter, because we have Dendro. Yep, okay. You. That's literally my Nido team for the Abyss. Okay. Okay. I think I forgot heal. I think I might have forgotten a heal.
見逃さないでねよ。これこそが知恵の伝道。覚えた。糸よ、工作せよ。捕まえた。かかれ。あれ狂いなさい。ソーラン。痛くしちゃうかも。え、あ、よ、はびこりなさい。せ、た、よ、と、せ。全部丸見えね。
So I need to know what the freaking thing even looks like, because again I have no idea what it like. this I've always killed this boss so fast that I have no idea what the game wants me to do here.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。心配のカゴ、ご助力を。終わりね。撤収。痛がっちゃいね。
I guess I just have to wait for a bit, huh, at some point. Like now? Yeah, now we wait. It's not it. Wait, do we have to break the core? I think we have to break the core for that, don't we? Which means Neo Team is not gonna happen. Because the only way to break this is with Cryo and Pyro. So there's that. Okay. In that case, how are we going to do this? So there's that. I probably have to burn Farina though. Which I don't really like, but we need another character. Because we can't start this with at least 4, yeah. With 3. Oh, that's it, yeah. Problem is... like, defeating the thing during that time. Oh, great. Product. Okay, well, this is again the only team we have that where this is even like feasible in the first place. I have to maybe not do that and hold it back with the Pyro. Okay, it's too yeah. Yeah, this is a bit rough here. Don't really have a lot of stuff I can do. Basically, I need to kill it. Yeah. Well, it's gonna get a new one. Like, this is where it needs to die, basically. But it doesn't actually get a new core, right? No. So, how do I do that? I have to take it from behind, basically, a lot of times. Get a lot of damage on it before we get damage on the thing in the front. There's two different wordings. Oh boy. That was interesting. Wait, did we just skip a phase? Defeat, yeah, while it is attempting to reconstruct a Xenomare Pearl. That's when it's airborne, right? That's what I'd expect anyways. Well, I have to somehow, otherwise we're not continuing. It's pretty easy. My idea is to get it really low so that I can hit it with Diona while it's airborne. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. You get your stuff back? Okay, you get your stuff back. At least a little bit. No, never mind. Okay. So We can do that. It feels insanely wasteful, but if that's what has to happen, then this is what has to happen. The only question now would be, how are we going to damage the core far enough? But we'll see. We'll just see.
ねえ、そのnot happening.
静粛に。私は帰ってきた。
So there's that. I mean, I know what to do now, but it sucks. But it sucks. Okay. Oh, we put it up there way too early. Ah. Okay. Maybe I need to be a bit more aggressive. Just a bit. That was not aggressive enough.
私は帰ってきた。褒美を垂れろ。
Okay. How am I gonna do this? No, we can't aim high enough, so we deal a fuck ton of, like, we don't deal enough damage there. If we get it too low, then it's not, well, does it? I'm fairly certain. Reroll for Ganyu? Yeah, right.
私は下げす。
I have to get it way lower HP first, I think.
く上がってきた。
I forget about it. I can't. I guess this is where our performance ends. Oops. Ah, wrong button.
話が通じないなら
Okay. Cause I miss.
大松となるがいい。差し支えない。心配無用だ。
踊りなさい
Okay, let's see.
無礼者桜吹雪
Nope.
リオナの特製ドリンク
騒ぐな。
Can you restart the entire thing? No, right? You can. Okay. Time to redo everything. All right. Okay, we got Ganyu this time. So go back to this one. Do we use? I think we did. Yeah, okay. Also fix our order. There we go. Can you please do what I... Okay, there we go.
知れ逃がさぬ
Okay, we try. Everything died from skills, not from our charge attacks.
光り輝くがいいお広いランバ周期今にみんなを守る
Skills and other things.
行くぞ逃がさぬ
Okay, that's one.
逃がさぬ逃がさぬ知れ逃がさぬくだらない
Ah, out of... No!
ざれごと知れ逃がさぬ無駄だはっ知れ逃がさぬはっ 逃がさぬ
Okay. Got that. There's one part of the Nilo team. So we have Wondrous Boon, a Mystery Cache. This is just gonna go badly. We can go for the boon. There's nothing else to go for, so... When an opponent is defeated, there's a 50% chance to unleash an elemental shockwave. When a character attacks a hit a frozen opponent, crit rate is increased by 15. Okay, teamwork tally will be kept after elemental bursts are used. When the tally reaches 4, the count will be reset and all party members will regain 10 elemental energy. Can do that, I guess. Okay. So, defeat 5 opponents using charge attacks. Wow, game. Wow. Wow. I mean, there's Ganyu, but we now know we need Ganyu for later. There's Electro Shield though. I guess we can just try. That doesn't really hurt. And we'll go from there. But this does feel like, hey, maybe I want to do this with Ganyu for sure. And so on. Can't. Doing too much damage with my skill there. Fuck. Okay, it's one. That takes too long, actually. I have to do this with Ganyu. Okay, so Ganyu, how are we gonna, like, what team are we gonna do here? Can I do that? That's, I guess so.
部外者禁止。油断しました。
Okay, I need to start with the shield first. Otherwise, this is not gonna happen. Okay. Okay, there you go.
私を甘く見ないで。甘えた。ルリのよう
Pretty
に
sure this doesn't do anything fast here because, yeah, they're too far apart. Okay, so I'll try, but it's not happening. Okay, never mind, it's not happening. Yeah, like this. We have to do this with Shao. There's no other way around it. Otherwise, stuff just takes too long, and it's also too annoying. And I almost punched my monitor there. So yeah. Okay. Why does it, like, how do we kill them sometimes and sometimes not? Is that just, did they just get lucky / unlucky with crits there? That's probably it. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not it. There we go. It's not happening though, the time that is now. Okay, let's try that again, but maybe differently. Like, play this slightly different. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Better. Not better, that was 2 charge checks only. Fuck. So they did die from skills. I thought I got them. Okay, that's one. Fuck. See the problem. So that's bad. Okay. That's, oh wait, how is that 2? Why is that not 3? What the fuck? Okay. I see why.
わめくがいい。ひゃっ。ここだ。知れ。はっ。
Okay.
よかろう。
Let's do like this.
消えろ。逃がさね。へっ。愚かな。知れ。
There you go.
ここだ。くだらない
We've done it in the first place.
お披露目だ。世界を熱狂の渦に。ミュージックお前にやろう。受け取れ。今
わめくがいい。無能。ここだ。ここだ。行くぞ。いや、ここだ。無駄だ。西洋鍋。
Okay, damn. There we go. Man, annoying. Annoying. That's all I can say. So, random champion, champion select. I mean, let's see what we get here. Okay, let's see though.
今日はどこに踊りに行くのかな。
Champion invite. Okay. Of course. Champion select from Hydro. You know what? Go. Yep, there we go.
網を引きに行きましょう。
So we got our Nilo team. This, that. Now for this fucker again. How are we even gonna do that? So we know we need Ganyu. So we can do this, right? Bam. And then you, I guess, for good measure. Ganyu we need to get towards the end. We also need to save a burst for the end so that we can get some extra damage while the thing is midair. Let's give this a shot.
神里流。イオナの特製ドリンク。歌よ錦となれ。この剣は雪を舞え。踊りなさい。
I have a feeling this is not enough damage. How do you do that? What is that bullshit?
しこのけおさわり禁止。はいガンウォー帝君のために。それ桜吹雪。
At least we got an achievement from it, but yeah.
描きがたし踊りなさい神里流消滅。それ
Man, this feels so bad. I have to continue, but I don't wanna, like... Okay, what do we have here? That's that. Interesting. Is this really just this type of thing? Because we can just do the same team with Ganyu. Like these are insanely easy to defeat with bows. But this one, like we can do a Nouvelle team, I guess. But I don't know how we're gonna do that at this point because yeah. But grouping is not a problem whatsoever. Right, we have Venti here. So we could do like Venti, Ayaka, Sincha, Diana, for example. Let's go with this one. Can use Venti here, so that's fine. All right.
風だ反省しなさいよバラさん桜吹雪雪を舞い一緒に遊ぼう私を甘くサリュールコこの件はわかるかいさい逃げようなんて思わないでよね踊りなさい神里流
Okay.
足元に気をつけて。は風だ。
Get up.
雪を舞い。歌よ西となれ。雨描きがたし。
And they are frozen.
捕まえたんや。リオなら。桜吹雪。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつけて。
Can you move? What the?
まさか。失礼。サリュールコ雨描きがたし。一緒に遊ぼうよ。反省しなさいよ、バラさん。
Okay, I know a reason why I don't like Ayaka anymore. The dodge dive is pretty bad. I like my characters do things when I tell them to. Not have some annoying delays. Oh. Okay. So, right. I guess we are instead going for something that deals damage faster. Do we even... I mean, yeah, I still want 20 here. I guess. We could burn Ayaka just so that she's... I don't use any of the other ones. I might do that.
相手を間違えた。
Okay.
私は下げず。
相手を間違えた。相手を間違えた。潮も
私は帰ってきた。神戸を垂れろ。
雪を逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。
高き私は下げず静粛に。
相手を間違えた。相手を間違えた。
Maybe we only defeated... what is that?
騒ぐな。私は帰ってきた。
There you go. That's better. Ye- Sure. Alright, so... Mystery Cache, rare. Yeah, how about no?
槍に磨きをかけるよ。
Right. So, from here on out, we can only... Yeah, get... boons, or can get boons now. Damage about is increased by 3% for each point of vigor characters in the party have. Damage dealt is further increased by 3% up to a maximum of 27%. Oh, for each point of vigor, right. Until will be kept triggering swirl reactions. After a character defeats an opponent, they gain 10% all elemental physical damage bonus for 15 seconds. Can stack up to 3 times. Oh boy. Give me that. So, what do we have here? Tons of this stuff. Trigger vaporize reactions 10 times. Okay. Trigger frozen reactions, never mind. Defeat 8 opponents using charge attacks. 27 opponents in general for this stuff. Oof. No. The only option really is this one. I can try this as well. This is trigger frozen. You know what? Never mind. This is trigger frozen reaction 10 times. We can make that happen. We can make that happen. The alternative would be this one. I guess we can get this as well. With Nuvi, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Although, even if we don't go Nuvi, if we go Ayato, this should still be a thing, right? Not a big deal. Because we have a lot of Hydro in that case. What would the team be? Ayato, Kazuha, Shinsho. Charlie would be kind of wasteful. Could go and burn Venti. But then we can't hit stuff easy anymore if we... yeah. Or we really do this and use gun use burst to hopefully freeze. But I don't know the time limit. If I knew the time limit, I would be a lot more... I would say, yeah, let's do this one. How's it going? I restarted, basically. And still wasn't able to do it with Ganyu. Unfortunately. Not enough damage. This is a bad idea. Yeah, still, I consider this run invalid though. I'm concerned of not being able to hit the defeat 9 of them for some reason. I think the Frozen on this one is easy with the team we have. I'm not sure about the defeat 9. Is there a fallback though if we can't do it here? There is. Need to get good? I'm not sure. It's like... I have my doubts that it's actually possible to reliably do that in the theater. I feel that's more of a, yeah, you gotta get lucky with your characters in your principal cast. Because what can you actually damage? Like, you can use Nuvi, but you don't do a lot of damage on that thing. You can use Ganyu. If I say your Ganyu is not doing enough damage to actually hit that thing midair, then you can bet your ass off that even a slightly better Ganyu is not gonna cut it. Not on her own anyway. So you have to be able to trigger reactions up there somehow. How do you do that with what we have available to us? Right? So yeah, I don't see how that is doable. Yeah, exactly. Like, man, this one, that's a lot actually. This one just screams Nuvi. I don't want to burn Nuvi on this one. If Ganyu's Q hit you could do Swirl with Wanderer. I guess you could. Yeah. I guess you could. And then hope that that's enough. And also, do not break the core midair, because if you do, you're fucked. So, yeah. That's what I thought regarding the frozen reaction. Okay, it's not bad having those here together. Okay. That's done. So then confirm, what do we have here? After the active character deals cryo damage to opponents using normal attacks, charge attack, planting attacks. Nope. Till be capped for the active character when they use normal charge planting attacks to do cryo damage. Nope. Till be capped when they do swirl. I mean, sure. A team-wide tally will be kept when hydro damage is inflicted on opponents. Mark opponents hit by the elemental skill of off-field characters for 6 seconds. When active characters hit the marked opponents with attacks of the same elemental type, a radiant blade descends on them, dealing physical. That's no. Okay, this one. So what do we have here? I see. Hydro characters have an advantage. You don't say. 75 seconds. Interrupt the Emperor of Fire and Iron's Steering Coronation. Once again, I have no idea what that looks like. How are we? What team are we going to build here? Is the question. I do want to try going Ayato again. We don't have. We can do the Nilo team here and do it for the last act as well, right? We could do that. Let's see if we can use that to actually get the bonus as well.
逃さないでね。さあ踊るよ。は痛くしちゃうかも。知識をあなたにも。
Okay.
どの目が出るかしら。痛がっちゃいない。捕まっご安心を。
I have my doubts. So, what's the coronation? Ah, fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna wait a bit. I said I'm just gonna wait a bit. Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay, gotta wait. I have a feeling it's already too, like, it's not happening really. And it's something that's that only happens when this thing is at higher HP. Because that seems to be a theme so far. That was not the coronation. This team is so nutty. This team is so nutty. But yeah. What are they talking about? Since it means it says interrupts, it's probably related to the shield, to the... Yeah, not that. Come on. Do something. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yes, I want to know. I mean, now it's too late, right? Now, if you tell me now, I have to, like, restart. But yes. I mean, if you tell me, I'll restart immediately, basically. with this one. Oh boy. Trigger swirl reaction 10 times. Defeat all opponents within 90 seconds. Okay, we can do that. I believe. Knock opponents hit by elemental skills of field from a field characters. Team-wide tally will be kept. Elemental after elemental burst been used. When temperatures fall, the combo will reset. Right. Damage dealt by opponents is increased by. That's the stuff. Go. So then, Nuvi, come out. Like this. Like this. Well, we got the swirl reactions. Yeah, rip. If you tell me after the stream, I'm gonna do it off stream. Okay. Another boon. When a character's HP increases or decreases, crit damage is increased by 10%. When an opponent is defeated, this one. Connect to see progress. Well, okay. This one. Bonus challenge. In a single challenge, bring the Arrowlight Drake down by attacking the cores on its wings. Ugh. Right, but we can do that. That is not that big of a deal. Wrecked. Wrecked. Oh man, Nilo team is just disgusting. Highest damage dealt, yeah, surprise. Sold out. Most monsters defeated. Yeah, surprise. Indestructible, most damage taken. Okay, that is the radish. Total characters appearing, of course. Team that would complete the opponents the fastest? Yeah, that's also not a surprise. Nilo. Yeah, the thing is, my Nuvi is probably one of the better equipped single characters that I have. At least for this challenge. And Shao didn't really get to flex his muscles at all. Unfortunately. So yeah. Claim rewards. Okay. There you go. More than pearls and gold. So we got a bunch of achievements. First things first, in a single challenge, yeah, this one. Right. Then defeat the Emperor of Fire and Iron while weakened. Happens. Break the pearl without destroying the... Yeah. That happens. But that was not what the challenge actually wanted us to do. Then complete an entire performance. Yeah. No. It was not. My first crab fight killed it without weakening it. It just died. So is that. Don't have enough stuff, do we? Takes a while. Yeah, we need 3 for the next one. Oh, no, we need 2. Oh. Okay. Nope. Right, so let's see. Collect the particles and reach destination within the time limit. Defeat all the... Okay, let's see how this goes. We flooded with a pool of water during phase 2, applying hydro. Okay, so that... Gotcha. Whee! What am I doing? We have a cat. Can you stop? Okay. I just noticed there's a lot of thingies here. Oh, come on, really?
Yes.
So this is probably not gonna, like, not probably, this is definitely not gonna cut it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's recharge or like regenerate our stamina here. So that works. Fight against the camera. I didn't hold. I single pressed. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. That's better. This feels so weird, but yeah, the package is of course going sideways. But still, it feels so weird. Nope, don't do that. Actually, we can now because this is package time. No. Okay, we got that. But yeah. Come on, get up there. I must have missed something somewhere. Where's the last one? What the fuck? I didn't wait. Stamina, fill up. Okay. Recharge. Maybe I've missed something here or whatever. That's possible, I guess. Okay. Come on. Before I missed one again. Can't really see it. Okay, let's recharge here. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. It's on the back down there. Mean, 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 mean. Okay, so this one. You please stay in the bloom. That'd be amazing. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, but you see that I'm having issues with this. Yeah, this is rough. I need to use the burst when they're all in one place, basically. And I also need to keep them further in the middle here, so, because they ran out of the water area earlier. And that's bad. Obviously. Okay. You come. 1 HP. One HP or something, like the bar was gone. Yeah, GG, they are too far apart. Okay. I guess this is where you have to learn how to manipulate enemy movements, huh? Otherwise, good luck there. Okay. I'm also holding the button and it doesn't. I can't do the package anymore for some reason. There we go. Weird.
お荷物ですそれよっ
Okay, that was a worst attempt yet. Okay. One's too far away again. God damn it. Come on. Now he shoots from afar. That doesn't help. Can you get knocked out of your package? Cause that's what it feels like right now. Hmm.
命を捨てに来たか。
Okay. Nice, good hit.
お荷物です
Good hit there as well. That was a really nice hit as well. Nice. But one of them has too much HP still, huh? Yeah.
ちょっと失礼よどうぞお受け取りください
Man, I need a second more. I need 1 second more. And it would be no problem.
命を捨てに来たか。
お荷物ですよっ
Okay. I think our burst hit really well there. Like, holy fuck. Damn. Yeah, that was actually... We had like, what, 9 seconds left? Oh man, yeah, that was rough. Also not that fun. Like, Bloom is one thing, but Bloom on its own doesn't feel, you know, that rewarding. So, yeah. Oh, 30. I think I still need to do this one. Is that correct? That's correct. Let's get dragged by normal bosses this time. For a little bit. Oh no. Alright. What's that? Time for Yara to die, because this is so tight. Alright, that was actually not that bad. That was actually not that bad. At least for me. At least for me, because I think I have like a 25% chance to wipe down that boss. But I want to say it's my track record. I know. So, oh wait, we have new stuff here as well. Oh, we do. I completely missed that. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm well aware of what I'm actually. Yeah. The atrocities that I'm committing, basically. Oh, you surprised it? You are overestimating me again. I'm not good. That was a good run for me.
動くこの剣はわかるかい？こかみんながそばにいてくれれば絆
立縁インはあトンそこだはっよっやはっくらえよっ燃えよあほれ
Nah.
くらえや
Can you?
ほれ
There we go.
全力攻撃だ燃えろ左右ルンゴ雨描きがたしよく見ておけ行くぞ
短所鉄拳ボンよっ急ごトンあはくらえよっ
Yup, dum, dum, yeah, Yanfei is kind of fun. Not gonna lie.
急がなくてもいいのよ
Alright.
捕まえた
これ
熱々でしょ
この瞬間お前は
終わりね
Good.
話が通じないなら叩くちょっとビビった
こいつはどうだ
それふっそれ早く投稿しなさい
風邪ひくねおとなしくしやが
どの目が出るかしらかかれ
You did main her a bit when she got released, and yeah, she's not bad, yeah. Because her indicators actually work. Clear. The Lumido case, okay, created by Emily's elemental skill will attack enemies at intervals. When nearby enemies are burning, sense will be perfectly created. After the case absorbs 2 cents, the damage AoE damage dealt, okay, and the number of attacks will increase. Elemental Burst creates a level 3 Luminous case, which will cause Scented Dew to continuously descend onto nearby enemies for a period of time. And okay, I didn't get anything of that. All I read was burn. Fires puffs off pure dew at nearby opponents at intervals, dealing dendro damage. When nearby opponents are affected by burning, they will give off scents at intervals, and 1 scent can be created this way every 2 seconds. The Lumino case collects nearby scents. The Lumino case will level up after gathering 2 of them, after which it will fire 1 extra puff of pure dew when firing. When firing, while the damage dealt by and damage AoE while the damage dealt by and damage AoE of the above attack will be increased. Okay. One more case created by Emily herself can exist at any one time. The case starts at level 1 and can go up to level 2. If the case does not collect any sense for 8 seconds whilst on the field, it will go back to level 1. Duration is 20 seconds. Okay, good. This one just starts it at level 3. Real quick anyways, and then it's gone. Spawn Dendroors. But this one has like 2.8 sec. What? So this one's just really short, huh? So I'm guessing from that. Each time it collects 2 cents, the level 2 locator will consume cents and release cologne that deals AoE general damage equal to 600% of enemy's attack to opponents. Increases damage to burning opponents based on their attack. With every 1000 attack, increases damage dealt by 15%. The maximum damage, okay. All party members gain pyro resistance. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oops, I didn't do that right. I messed up again. The thing is with Garming, he's like, yeah, he kind of commands a lot of your attention. And then I forget to do the actual thing. Let's try that again. Okay. I see. Yes. I mean, wasn't this scheduled to release tomorrow? Now that I think about it. But whatever. We have a quest and that's called Finches Are the Cutest. So, check that out. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, obviously, burn. But, you for real? Yeah, I don't know. So, let's go, Finchball. Last time this where am I going? Last time this event was pretty fun, so I'm looking forward to more of that. How did I manage to just jump past it? I don't know. Passing traveler, I'm Basima the Fifth, a Murta researcher, rising mercantile star of the Grand Bazaar and Romarity Harbor, like, beseech thee not to leave too hastily, right? Please relax. Relax thy body, clear thy mind, and listen closely, for I have a matter of utmost importance to share with you. Finches are the cutest. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Well, sure they are. But Miss Basima, you say you're a researcher and a merchant, right? You should know saying something like that without any qualification can lead to serious arguments. Researchers are super cautious with their words, and merchants generally don't exaggerate too much either. I don't know about that. At least that was Paimon's impression. If you go around saying my theory is the best or my product is the greatest, isn't that just asking for anyone who doesn't buy it to do their best to discredit you? Nah. Hang on, Paimon's getting a sense of déjà vu. Feels like we had this conversation before. Well then, I've got something to add to that. Paimon's the cutest, period? No. Period. Oh, that's the spirit. Of course I know that. There are no absolute bests in this world. Any academic theory can be overturned and all products can be surpassed by new ones. But no matter how the objective world changes, everyone has people and things that they prize most highly, that they will hold most dear no matter what others say. Those who are afraid of disapproval and who lose confidence in themselves will never become their best selves, and they'll never find someone who truly sees them. Once they've tried my tabletop game, Bing Bang Finchball, I'm sure you wouldn't hesitate to shout out Finch are the cutest. Right. You mean those things that's on the table beside you? Seems kind of familiar somehow. Yep. That's right. Once you've played it, you'll see for yourself just how adorable finches are. I'm currently promoting this tabletop game. Those who get high enough scores can even win the rewards. Alright. Let's go. Let's see just how cute finches really are. It seems you're on the same page, in which case I hope you enjoyed your experience to the fullest. So we have free and easy fun. In this mode, earn glittering finch coins the first time you reach the stage goals. Some stages will have rival finch balls in them. You must accurately throw out finch balls to knock rival finch balls out of the scoring area. The more you knock out, the higher the score and the greater the reward will be. Some stages will have friendly, normal finch balls. When the stage ends, scores will be finalized based on where all finch balls stop. Right. So, what do we get? Knock 5 of your opponent's finch balls out of the scoring area. Solitary finch ball. A finch ball that prefers to be alone, almost seeming afraid of getting close to other finch balls. After this ball is launched, it will repel other finch balls in a set radius around itself to the position where it first stops moving. Oh, space, right. That's not good enough. We needed 5. We needed 5. Okay, fair enough. Score 14 points using finch balls. Sticky finch ball, a cute and friendly looking finch ball. After this ball is launched, it will stick to the first finch ball it comes into contact with and carry it along. This effect will be cancelled once it stops moving. Try again. Nice. Nope. I'll get it eventually. Apparently that still counts. Whatever. Well, good enough. Okay. Not you. Another round. So, and then we have this one. Hardly even hardball. In this mode, oh, you must face off against other players. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Unless, of course, there's rewards for that. Which there's not, as far as I can tell. Fuck. Although... Do you have to? No. Okay. That's good. Because I'm not in the mood for a PvP finch ball. Just gonna get destroyed. I'm just gonna get destroyed otherwise. Okay. That is an odd number though. 1520. Like what? Why? All right. So, now that that is done, I'm considering to also start this quest, but we know this is gonna take about 2 hours, right? And it is already getting kind of late, so maybe not. I also still have to collect a bunch of whatever they're called again. Eh? Bum, 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 bum. Why do I remember there being up? Because they are. Alright. Just gotta look a bit harder. And there we go. Lotus. And some fish, because why not? I know they're everywhere. technically.
チョック15
But there's also enemies everywhere. But then again, yeah, it's totems will also just make sure that we are left alone.
チョック15リツ
At least after a short while. Alright. There were some along this path, I believe. Let's see if that is correct. Well, so far that is big fat. Nah. Could have sworn they were here though, somewhere. But nothing really helps if the game says, nope, there's nothing here. Okay, text map. To the rescue! Oh, they are on the other side. Okay, well, close enough. Just mirror the entire thing and yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we got those. And then over here. Whee! Splat. Not kidding. There you go. There they are. It's like, where are they exactly? They should be here. Oh yeah, no. Yes, a lot of them. Now to not drown. Nah, sauce.
チョック15
It's like, can we get past them without they're noticing us? Nope. Nope. But they were, you know, just minding their own business, and then we had to come along, right? Get too close, they get spooked, and try to kill us. That's, of course, a totally normal reaction. So, yeah. Right. That was all of the ones over here already, right? I believe so. And... oh. Right, there's more over here as well. We'll collect a few over there. Like the ones that we see, pretty easy. And that should be enough for an unlock. I see none very easily. I think went the wrong way or something. Yeah, I did. Gotta go this way. Although, no, gotta go here. Alright. Didn't we? I think we did that. Should have done that anyway. Yeah, we did. So, Lotuses, how are you? Is that a... someone's attacked by Hilichurls. Anyway. Like actual quest? No, right? Yeah, no, this is just random, I believe. Yeah. I pressed V immediately, so that's why I didn't see the actual icon. No, where are the lotuses? There's supposed to be lotuses here. I've been promised them. Is that one? That looks like one. That is one. And that looks like another one. And another one. Alright. Any more? Nope. Okay, that's fine. We are getting there ever so slightly. So now, yeah, I gotta make 3 of those. Well, 9 in total. We have enough materials. Doesn't really matter. So, click. And he's level 80. Enough of that. So yeah, now it is just more lotus farming, right? And trying to get some more right. Trying to get better artifacts, obviously. Or rather leveling them. And I need to make more room in artifact inventory because it's getting so low. Anyways, Theta's done. We checked out the new Finches event. This time with PvP. I'm gonna stay away from that again. I don't feel like getting my ass cheeks clapped pretty hard. So, yeah. And yeah, it's a good point for saying thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a good time enjoying me struggle to get the bonuses in the theater. The next one, from what I've heard, is gonna be slightly better because what was it again? Hydro, Pyro, and what was it? Oh, Dendro. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with Dendro in that one, but I can at least see it using a bit more useful than yeah, just freeze. If it's gonna be like that, then there's a honestly, nah, it's gonna be fine. It is gonna be fine. We have Yoimiya, we have Diluc, we have Shali. And I should probably make sure that Yanfei has artifacts. She does have artifacts right now, but I believe they're not that great. So yeah, I've got to like work on Yanfei in that case a little bit. Yeah, basically. Where do I get those from again? Area-wise. Okay, let's see. I know I don't like them. I know I have so little of them. Let's see. So, where are you? I see 2, I see 3 down here. I see 4 down here. Oh, hey. No. Time for Geodaddy to flex his muscles there. I imagine over here, because this is kind of a rocky area-ish. Oh wait, it's, yeah, closer to water, huh? Or I'm just blind. Which is also entirely possible. Are they mislabeled maybe on the map? That is possible. Because there where the hydro thingies should be. Oh, maybe it's in here. Yeah, that's likely. There's also water. No, never mind. Okay, no to self, these don't exist. Yeah. Okay, because it looks like the map references these right now. Instead of the hydro ones. Hydro? Yeah, kind of. Let's check over here then. Okay. That's Geo. Okay, that's Hydro. Well, the other ones. Yep. Nice. The Jades. Isn't it supposed to be 3 of them? Do we get 3? Might have gotten all of them. And then... there's another one. Supposed to be somewhere here. Neo Shack Boy, what's up? How's it going? We are farming a few materials. Ah, there we go. Already in anticipation of the ouch of the next theater, basically. Yeah, for riveting widescreen gameplay. Yeah, it's definitely wide over here. Can say that. For sure. Well, yeah, we already struggled through the. Well, I struggled to get the bonuses from the thingy. Oh yeah, well, the next theater releases we are Natlan. Yeah, we get a new area. It's gonna be a little bit, but we'll be there. Is Twitch my part-time thing? No. No. I am just doing it for fun. I am making 0 money on Twitch. In fact, I am losing a lot of, quote-unquote, losing a lot of money on Twitch. I'm spending money on Twitch, rather. The reason why I've been streaming so much recently was just because of Daybreak, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. I want to play that as much as I can, so I'm just gonna stream this as much as I can. It might or might not have blown up a GPU. Ryza 2, man. Ryza 2 blew up my 3090. Feels bad, man. Daybreak's pretty good, yeah. I enjoyed Daybreak a lot. You I was about to ask where you are. Okay, good. Yeah, because we're done. We finished on a Saturday. Well, the night to Sunday, basically. I had a lot of fun. I have my gripes with the game, but yep. Game's done. There's a few things left for Platinum. So I will be. I looked into a couple of things on how I best do it, and there will be we will be doing New Game Plus basically, but it's gonna be pretty fast, I believe. There's not that much left for Platinum, so yeah. Well, my only gripe with the combat is that the combat is too easy. Like we played on Nightmare over here, and how many game hours did we have? 1 or 2, I want to say. The last game over we had was in chapter 1. So yeah, it needs a boost. It really does. It really does. Towards the only thing where the game started to kind of resist was the last 3 bosses, and I'm of course not going to go into any detail. But before that, I was just kind of like slapping just slapping the enemies left and right. So you only had 1 game over with Ida in chapter 1. Yeah, exactly. Would I have played that? Probably not. But I would have known to play Daybreak 2 on Abyss at that point. I mean, if Daybreak 2 gets an Abyss, I am gonna play it. Reverie was good with it. Abyss on Reverie was pretty nutty from what I've seen. I've only played Nightmare on there. Honestly, Reverie Nightmare difficulty was pretty nice. I like that. Which is why I'm very disappointed with the Daybreak Nightmare difficulty. But the Abyss on Reverie was quite something. I've seen Shin play on Abyss, and it looked tough. Very tough. But yeah, the thing I like most about Daybreak though is most definitely the cast. The cast was very well written. Derek so bad explain intermediate mechanics. What explanations are you talking about? Lul. The game makes no effort in explaining intermediate stuff at all. Unfortunately. Now I did find my cheese. I'm not gonna call it cheese, but I found my broken stuff. I have since learned how you can stun lock and all the shenanigans. But yeah. They made everything newbie friendly doing so. They stopped explaining a lot of nitty gritty details, thinking players might be confused. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. They never told us we can steal. Wait, they literally never told us we can not steal tone bonuses? Yes, we can. I've done so. Yes, that's true. You do need a special shard skill for that, yeah. Or you kill the enemy, right? If you kill the enemy with a turn bonus, you also get the turn bonus that the enemy would have had. That also works. And they mentioned that actually. They do mention that. Putting the plugin install in fucking yeah. I know why they did it. Because in the plugin install screen you can also unlock the slots in there. And this, for the slots you need to have access to the custom, but wait, they never really. Oh wow. No, like switching out plugins was one of the. I think I figured that out before the game started explaining it, because I was skimming through the menus trying to figure out like how the game ticks, right? So I got that immediately, but you don't, by the way, you don't have to go to the custom menu for switching out your plugins. Only for the skills in the plugins, right? Because the like plugins you can switch any time from the arts menu. In chapter 2 after 15 hours you were maybe we might have been just in chapter 1. Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. That's driver. Yep. No. Yep. Gotcha. But the answer still, like, it was pretty obvious to me because again there were slots there. your initial drivers have slots for arts. So yeah. I mean, I know I changed my drivers a little bit, but it was mostly to... Well, initially I did that because initially stuff was expensive and I was focusing on upgrading slots instead of yeah, slots for my quads, right? So switching drivers was the way to go, but after a while, like getting healing stuff on everyone and whatnot. Yeah. But then again, like we are both veterans when it comes to trails, right? So you had Chaos Mare in, so I also got Chaos stuff rather early, but I personally prefer the vanilla normal Mare because of the HP regen. And since I used Van as a tank, more or less, that was kind of nice. And the like Van wasn't really able to contribute to my strategy, so he was just taking the hits. Van was DPS for you? Gotcha. Yeah, then of course Chaos Mare just slaps. He didn't do any tank strats. I primarily just wanted to have my caster camp not get impeded all the time. Where are... Oh, are they underground? They're probably underground. Everyone was DPS. Hey, you don't need a tank or heals if you kill stuff fast enough, right? Dead enemies can't damage you. Easy. Kedra, Arnius, Aaron, Van. Just bomb them. What about... What about Van as a tank? Arnius, Ferry, and Reset. Try build Ferry as a caster. Thank me later. It's funny. Is that it? That is it. Perry was your support cast using... Oh, I see. But you dropped her in chapter 4? Feels bad, man. Perry carried me all the way. Because of her speed, right? She's so fast. But yeah, from what I've heard, most people use or have used Arnius as their main caster, which is, I guess, understandable. Bench Aaron for a bit. Aaron is really, like, Aaron's S-Craft is really nice, but I honestly haven't used him a lot. Because by the time I wanted... Or I kind of got into, yeah, I should probably use him more. I transitioned away from physical into just full-on arts. And, yeah. Aaron doesn't really help there. Is this the right way? Seems like it. There's water here, so there should be stuff. Chapter 4 was good. Chapter 3 is 4 was Basel, right? Yeah. Oh. What? I just... Basel was nice. I like the ending of Sniff. 4. But chapter 3 was overall better. That's how I'd put it. Okay. The contact characters like Esmeralda, Giscard, Cronkite, Callaghan weren't as good as Sarah, Shahina, Jolly, Nina, Judith. Well, you see, the reason for that is simple. Esmeralda, Giscard, Cronkite, Callaghan, there's only one waifu in there, and Sarah, Shahina, Jyoti, Nina, Judith has a lot more. You were invested into... I was a bit disappointed when we did not get either of them. Like, I thought Shahina was gonna be a party member. And she was not, we got reset instead. You were scared they were going to die? When she talked about the loan. Nah. I was kind of... I don't want to say surprised. With this whole talking about... She has a boyfriend, and then we came across the, like, before she was there, then we came before the, like we saw the strip club. I was like, it's gonna be like that, isn't it? And yeah. Yeah. Though I was surprised they actually put that in the, in the game the way it was. Because, you know, they've been pretty tame with nudity in the past. And then they just put a strip club in there. The boss behind Shaina was a jump scare. Nah.
おっしゃる通りです。
Nah.
次はあの子たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
追加料金が必要です。だから言ったろ。あいつらは信じてくれなかったんだ。
Bloom. I think. Yeah, it's empty. I don't know. Again, I still. I'm still a bit salty. Like we didn't get one of the two. I don't like she's not bad, but out of the crew, Reset feels I don't know. I'm sorry. Villains don't seem strong, but they are psychotic and scary.
おっしゃる通りです。
Melchior especially. I have heard Melchior's JP voice, and I have to say that the English voice actor is actually way superior to the JP one, because the English voice actor does a terrific job in voicing him.
おっしゃる通りです。
Yeah. But again, the voice actor, it went widescreen like your screen. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Again, the like Melchior specifically, the English VA does a lot, or contributes a lot towards Melchior feeling like a psychotic villain, right? The JPVA doesn't do quite as good a job, which is interesting, because I usually the only reason I play trails in English is for the stream. Otherwise I would play them in JP myself, but the English VA is just so much better. It is insane. Emperor Melchior? I'm pretty sure Melchior. Simply because Melchior would probably do, like, get some underhanded trick, right? You use something that the Emperor wouldn't think of, and slit his throat from behind or something. Well, the Emperor would try to crush Melchior with I don't know, some uber arts, and Melchior would just like be, nope, dead. You're feeling Emperor? Can you feel Olympia? Yes. Yes, I would agree. Olympia doesn't seem that smart. No, she doesn't. Olympia is not smart. That's not her thing. Olympia's thing is all about the, well, emotionless. I'm just going to perform. I execute my job, right? That's the thing that makes her so good at what she does, because she doesn't feel any guilt and whatnot. And pole dancing for some reason. For some reason, she's very skilled at that. No idea what that tells us, but that is indeed what, yeah. What she does. That was also kind of weird, like why? But hey, whatever. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. Like overall trails, like Daybreak, I was a bit disappointed with the story. But the cast all made up for that, just entirely, because the cast is just great. She wanted to give that jacket dude a show. You're assuming he's the Oathbreaker? Jacket dude, with the weird scar on the face, that one? Because they showed a silhouette of a lady enforcer, and it seems close to the head lady. Okay, I'm of course not gonna confirm or deny, right? I must admit I do not remember the that in CS3, but it's been a long time. In Sharon's flashback. Yeah, I don't remember, unfortunately. It's been a while. I did play CS3 before. Yeah, I played it a second time before CS4 released, I believe. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's basically it. And everyone here can attest you that my memory is terrible. If I can remember what I've eaten yesterday evening, then that's a success. Seems longer than CS3. Okay. I want to say my longest Trails game was Reverie, but not because of the story, but because I went for the platinum there. For the story, CS3 is... it could be. Honestly, that could be. But I also abused Yuna's order quite a bit in 3 to just make every enemy my bitch, so there's that. And then it got nerfed in 4. Which was to be expected. Very many screens in the... yeah. That's, you know what? No, that's true. Yeah. They... Wasn't CS3 and CS4 supposed to be one game? And then it was too long. And then they cut it up and decided they now need to make each game longer. and thus the longer dungeons came to be. Something like that. The Dark Dragon Star. Yeah, that one was... I mean, that was our final dungeon equivalent, essentially, right? Oh, it wasn't actually? Oh, yeah, I've just heard rumors that it was like that. And I believed it, of course, as you can see. I'm talking about it.
行くでほな
Oh, no. More of them. Why more conscious? I don't know, because I'm short on them. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Fair enough. It's... I count that. I count that as, yeah. They had to split it up. Let's see. There is nothing else really to acquire here, right? Yeah, that's fine. But hey, I forgive them. I enjoyed. Honestly, yeah. Cold Steel 3 I enjoyed a lot, and also again Reverie. Out of the like pre-Daybreak games, Reverie is definitely my favorite. And honestly, I might even prefer Reverie over Daybreak 1 at least. The game was like the story pacing was just on point. It was just go. It didn't let go at all. There was no weird downtime or whatever. It was just here's the story, go. The corridor was fun. The Reverie post game, oh my god, so good. Reverie, Sky Third, Cold Steel 3, second chapter is your top 4. For me, it would be Reverie, Ow, Sky Third, Cold Steel 3. I would like second chapter falls out of the top 4, and Asia is definitely on my 2. Asia's after Cold Steel 1 for you. Oh wow, okay. Okay.
花火はパッと消えてまうけど友情は一生もんや
That's on my ranking that would be pretty low. It's because of the final chapter. That's like half the game or a third of the game. Yeah, they kind of dragged that out, didn't they? Yeah, it was. It was. Final chapter. Okay, here's a dungeon. Could it be the last one? Surprise! No, it's not. You have 2 more to go. Yeah, Falcon back then didn't know what chapters are. You used trainers for all the enemies in the dungeon?
今やったら何か
This
話
is
せ
the
る
boss fights? Damn. I mean, let's see. This will be my second playthrough of them because I did play the fan translation first, and I don't have a timer for that. I have to check the streams. I'm not gonna do that right now, but Legend of Heroes. Azure, here we go. So my second playthrough of Azure was 89.8 hours. So actually pretty quick. That was basically with everything.
大人しゅうて
I think
め
I
っちゃ
even
可愛
talked
い
to
ん
all the
やで
NPCs with that one. Daybreak was almost on the dot, 160 hours for me. Ah, I shouldn't have said. It doesn't matter. You play different from me. So your times are gonna be vastly different. I just play really slow. Yeah, at that point I was already in the 80s or something. But that's because I stream it as well, right? I talk to every NPC and I read it out loud. Yeah, exactly. I'm narrating everything, so like my timing is completely different from yours, so it's not really comparable. Which is good because I didn't intend to actually say how long it took me because, you know, spoilers. But yeah, you can't compare it. We're just, whew. Cold Steel 4, 180 hours. Cold Steel 3 that's 276, but that's because I played it twice. So cut that in half, basically. And Reverie is single playthrough, but platinum, 223 hours. Yeah, by far the longest Trails game for me. Reverie, by far. You skipped all the normal enemies? Ah, yeah, no, I don't do that. Just use droplets. Nah. You know what's funny? Sky second chapter. I started going more completionism with Sky games. With Trails games with Zero, which was after I played Cold Steel 1 and 2 and the Sky trilogy. And even though I didn't go full on completionist because there's a lot of actually hidden quests in the Sky games, right? It still took me 79.2 hours. Wasn't Reverie mostly dungeon crawling though? Yes, that's correct. It was. It was good dungeon crawling though. Yeah, so again, I played it on Nightmare, and then I did NG Plus on Abyss, right? Blazed through because I did forget two things. One, there's 3 types of ads in the Rufus fight, not 2. I missed that. And then I missed to talk to someone to get his entry towards the end. If you can spend that long on dungeon crawling, it must have been good. Reminds you of Mary Skelter? Oh boy, yeah. Mary Skelter. The best fight for you was in Cold Steel, I assume that means 4, was Aeronaut and Osborne fight. You leaked your keyboard layout, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that was a good fight. I do agree. Oh yeah, right. Because you had to defeat them both at the same time, right? Yes. Yeah, that was good actually. Yeah. I remember that. And also, at the end it was like, okay, I'm almost dead. I have this S-craft. Fingers crossed they both died at the same time, and yes, they did.
花火はパッと消えてまうけど友情は一生もんや
10 extra IP. It doesn't matter. It could have been 1 extra IP. I would have still gotten it. He leaked. He uses normal QWERTY. No. Isn't the dollar sign on 4 like a German layout thing? Oh, is it on others as well? Okay, never mind then. Because on English, on the, like... It's on the same button? Really? You have to go back and fight... in Melchior in chapter 4 now. He didn't spawn the clone. Fuck. We guess. Are you going for platinum? Because if you do, you cannot get alignment 5 on everything without New Game Plus, so I wouldn't bother. Well, yeah, but all achievements I also play on Steam. So if you if you'd want to go for that, just don't bother. Do a NG Plus and get it there. Otherwise, you have to go back. Yeah. Okay, yeah, then the dollar sign on the same button, actually. The same combination. Interesting. It's only 3 fights. You can skip cutscenes. You know what? Yes, it's fair. It's fair. Exactly. Like, that's my... my 1-2-0. You had the literal star in the mission. And the mission was kind of nice. Also a bit weird, but also kind of nice. Exactly. Yeah, same. I didn't want to say it. Why did they call it intermission? They could have literally called it chapter 5. There was no reason to call it anything else. But I think I know why, and I'm not gonna say why, but I think I know why they did that. But still. If this isn't a mission, you're already halfway through. Play trail to find out. Honestly, I asked the same question, obviously, in my head, right? Like, intermission, is this halfway through? Interesting. Dedicated button for as set? Yes. It's after my 0. No shift or nothing, just S set. Shift is then the question mark. Is that the SS sound? Yes. It's basically just S, right? A hard S. For you, it's Control Alt S. Oh my god. Oh, you have A1 in German? Nice. So you know a thing or two. Copied most of your nice. Yeah, I probably should get some sort of certification for my English. Because other than my high school stuff, I have nothing that actually certifies me being able to talk to people in English. Now, I will say that my English is mostly focused on technical terms. I definitely have to learn a lot of, you know, your everyday English. But, you copy pasted your entire essays. Oh, okay. Why bother getting a certification next time? If you want... Let's say I wanna go job hunting, I need that. Otherwise, I will basically not... I might as well not be able to talk English. Like adding a language model to Power? Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, the certifications are kind of necessary. You don't want to go to Germany, you just want to get the credits. You know what? That's fair enough. That's how I approached Latin back in my school days. Like, yeah. Das easy isn't. Well, okay, but no one actually says that in the real world. Like, man, I can already... so here's the thing. Back in the Skype days, during my anime fan subbing days, someone in the US had his notebook always to class, and he was taking German classes, and he had internet back then. So I was listening in on, like, for funsies every now and then, listening into his German classes, and was telling him the answers basically. And oh my god, what kind of bullshit classes do they have over there? That was so funny though. I don't know. It was funny. Listening into German classes in different... You hate German? Nah, feels bad, man. Maybe you like German. Half of it is almost Dutch. The other half is completely different. What you... No. Hold on, Erg. You mean Dutch is almost half German, and the other half is kind of a weird French. Not class... Yeah, classroom setting. Like, learning language in a classroom, at least the basics is necessary. But after that, you just have to learn language by talking it, right? By speaking it. I don't know how. I always had the impression. Don't ask me how. The other option would be a lot more insulting. Like, it feels really weird. Dutch, like, hearing Dutch from a German perspective is always feels so weird. Yeah. There's multiple issues with that sentence. I assume you meant to say, du sprichst Deutsch or something, right? It's been 6 years. Okay, you're forgiven. Yeah, okay.
だから言ったろあいつらは信じてくれなかったってな考えとく
Uh,
追加料金が必
what was that? The funny thing about trying to learn German in Germany is that once Germans figure out you struggle speaking the language, they start speaking English with you, even though you want them to talk German, like speak German with you, so you actually learn the language. Like that's a thing. That's not only prejudice. That's actually what's going on. Same, yeah. It's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Practice other. Don't do that though, because then you will potentially learn like a broken language, and that's just gonna make it worse. And it's gonna be worse to actually like learn the correct thing after the fact. Oh, okay. Second, yeah. Second makes more sense, yeah. You speak Dutch to everybody and only switch if you notice they are struggling to understand you. Yeah. Fair. I mean, here's the thing, if they just say, like, outright say, hey, please talk Dutch to me, period, right? I need to practice, then that makes perfect sense. But if they didn't say anything, it's like, but I want to have a proper conversation with that guy. Yeah, but I'm also kind of different. When I notice like people struggling and they don't say anything, I will immediately switch to English.
追加料金が必要です
If I already notice they don't even speak German, but something else, I will also immediately switch to English, even if I haven't said anything before. Like I would just talk English. I'm one of those guys.
追加料金が必要です
You learn speaking from listening. I know. Again, when you tell me, hey, please don't do that, I need to learn the language, then I will, of course, you know. But if I just see a person. Okay, so here's an example. I was at work a couple of days ago, and the postman came by, and they had something for a company that's no longer there, and it required a signature, you know. We call it Einschreiben, right? So you have to confirm that you got the letter, and that one just didn't speak any German, so I just immediately conversed with him in English. So why not wait? I don't know. I just immediately try to make the conversation easier, like to have.
おっしゃる通りです
What if they want to practice their English exactly?
追加料金が必要です
Like I can understand where you're coming from, but it's not my train of thought. The first thing I think is, okay, I need to, I will do everything I can to make this conversation go more smoothly. Then don't talk to me. Teach them a lot of garbage. Nice, nice, nice.
金魚飼ったことある？
I mean, I can do the same.
お
Obviously.
っしゃる通りです。
You have a good understanding of Dutch, even for Dutch people. Nice. You can teach it the right way. Or... or you can teach it, well, you can teach the wrong things the right way. Yeah, I get that. Same. I will say though that my actual grammatical understanding of German has deteriorated in record time after I got out of school, essentially, because I no longer needed it. Everything I do is I just do it, but I can't tell you why. Why that is the way I do it and why it's also the correct way. No idea. Is joking in joining a German university? Yeah. It's not very interesting. That is incorrect. I don't know where your friends studied, but most lectures where I got my degree were in English. But I guess it also depends on what you're actually studying, right? Because I studied computer science, and yeah, like everything is English basically. Everything that's like not mathematics, like basic mathematics, is English. Oh, me neither. Me neither. To a German medium one. Okay. Well, technically all of our universities are international because there's no restriction. But yeah, it depends. It really depends on the on what you're doing. I imagine if you go to, actually, you know what? Yeah, if you go to like the more financially concentrated stuff, they are actually all the lectures are, I believe, in German. Now that I think about it, physics is, I think, mostly in German as well. Now, yeah. Okay, it's probably just because I was in computer science. But yeah, if you also have to like read German books, then you do learn a lot for sure. Especially in academics, where the level of the language used is probably also pretty high. Again, depending on what you're doing. Yeah. Dude in English, but the class is Dutch. That's interesting. For us, usually the professors and whatnot want to sell their own shit. So, yeah. Yeah. Never read that much German, just living in Berlin. Man. I mean, Berlin is not particularly, like, yeah. Man, I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret saying. But depending on where you live in Berlin, you learn a lot of different languages, but not German. Is my IDE in English or in German? I believe in German, but I'm not looking at anything. The error messages are in English though, because I set the compiler to English. But like the actual context menus and whatnot are in German. But again, I click based on position, not based on language. I just know where things are. If they have icons, what icons they have. I do not have to, like, I don't read it. Or at least I don't do so actively. You've never traveled beyond... Here's a funny thing. They have only... I've been in the following countries. Obviously, Germany. Da-da. Austria. Swiss. Italy. Spain. The Netherlands. And most recently, due to work, Denmark and Sweden. And that's it. So I haven't really left the EU at all in my entire life. I don't even have the required documents to leave the EU. So yeah. I mean, if you go by that, you can't really go to any country, right? They generally don't like you. I mean, I personally also don't believe in religion. My view on religion is it had its place in history to basically force certain values onto the uneducated populace. But since we are in the age of, you know, education and knowledge, religion, like the concept of religion, has outlived its purpose. Or yeah, I think so too. Actually, they have like this. It's not entirely what we know as a Muslim country. Actually, wait, no, wasn't that before? I don't know. I my knowledge about that is not good enough. Yeah, okay, so it was that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if I would go to Asia, it would probably be Taiwan. Philippines is down there as well, right? Like in that general direction. Honestly, I don't know if I'd go to Japan. Maybe I would. I know a lot of people that have gone there. It's like, yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, but I feel like it would also be very stressful for me. And yeah, I'm more of a if I have to leave the country for like pleasure, I want to go somewhere with a nice beach. Period. Singapore? Oh yeah, Singapore. Most EU passports are good anywhere in the world. That's true, yeah. EU passports, at least for the time being, are not the best, but one of the, if I remember correctly. Wasn't it Iran with the putsch in the 70s or something? Basically the big turning point. It was Iran, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it was that. Yeah, the 60s were fine. It wasn't in the 70s where stuff went problematic. It was the fundamentalists took over, right? In the 70s. Something like that. I think. Yeah, I personally would also have a pretty, like, I would not have a good feeling about it either. And most of that is because of it's prejudice, simply because a lot of people, that's the wrong place, right? Yeah. That I see on the streets can't behave. And I'm well aware that that is by far not representative of what's actually going on in the country, but it's in my mind, and I can't escape that, and that's a problem. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm gonna stay away. But yeah, from what I've seen, Iran in the 60s were like indistinguishable from any other Western country. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I don't know. India, really? Sri Lanka, okay. Singapore, Malaya, Bali, loop back to Bangkok, Thailand, then China. Yeah, that sounds like one heck of an Asia tour. I will say I have heard India is not for beginners. And is it the same is true for some other countries there as well? Like, crossing the street is definitely a test of courage for any Western European. It's only weird videos from villages. No, those were not villages. That were big streets, but I don't know. Crossing the street being hard is the same for... Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling that was the case. Oh, you live in Sri Lanka. Oh, I see. Nice. So yeah, first-hand experience. Yeah, just... I mean, I know how to do it in theory, right? Just walk and do not change your speed, right? Whatever you do, do not change your speed. Be predictable. That's what I know about crossing the street over there. But even though I know it, I probably couldn't do it. I probably couldn't do it. just scared. And it doesn't have tourist infrastructure compared to sea. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. If people can live there and you're not too picky of a tourist, you can make it work. The only actual issue is, of course, going to be the one part that is hotels. But even then... Although it would be more like an adventure at that point, rather than vacation. But hey, I know people that like that. The continent, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If the people wanna be want like this and they do it like this, then you know, fair. And quite frankly, it should be like this everywhere. You know what we call Mallorca, right? The Spain island. It's the unofficial. It's an unofficial Bundesland, right? State of Germany, because there's so many Germans there. And the entire island is based around tourism. And once tourism is not there because of like reasons, Corona, the entire island is just starts dying basically. There's nothing there. And that's also not good. Like if you focus too much on tourism, that is not good. All the clean and modern parts are monopolized by locals and the foreigners go to the poor parts for some reason. Interesting. It's for the experience, you know. Yeah. It's called poverty tourism. Yeah, it's all like, again, when I go to a country, in a different country, there's three reasons for that. A, it's for work. B, I'm visiting friends. C, I want to relax. I want to get away from, you know, all the troubles I have at home. And I don't need to see people that struggle and be in the middle of that myself. Like, I'm good. I prefer a beach, but like a nice way to just to do some trekking or whatever is also fine. Like see a bit of the sights. I don't have to be thrown into the chaos of the poorer areas of the country and try to get get through that. It sounds so bad, but I guess I am kind of an asshole in that regard, huh? You don't think people would go to homeless shelters in LA, would they? Yeah, I think so. Vietnam is an upcoming spot for beaches and trekking. It's not that tourists feel too. That's actually a plus, yeah. That's actually a plus. But yeah, my main thing is I don't see myself leaving the EU in anytime soon. We fortunately have a lot of stuff here, and it's a lot less hassle. If something happens, it's also easier to get out of the situation. Yeah. Of course, there's more tourists. Of course, but yeah, whatever. It's very chaotic for Europeans. It's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's like this, there's this part of me that really wants to like experience what these countries are like, and the other part of me is like, do you really? That sounds like so much hassle. Don't you do you maybe not just want to go somewhere where I don't know, can just forget about everything? And that part is probably going to win for a long time. All right. Can visit Himalayas. Yeah. So I've heard, yeah. There's nobody there. Blue lakes, clear skies. That sounds pretty good, honestly. That does sound pretty darn good. Asia, I mean, Asia has a lot of places. Asia is also pretty big. That's why it has lots of places like that. Like different places. It probably is. It's not gonna get boring in that corner of the world, for sure. But yeah. It is now getting later. I enjoyed the conversation a lot, but I do need to start looking in the direction of my bed. So everyone, I thank you for watching for today. Hope you had a good time. I will be back next Saturday, where we are going to start NG Plus of Daybreak and look at some of the stuff that I A missed and B we can do towards Platinum.
だから言ったろあいつらを信じ
Keep it down in my mind. I will do that. I actually know someone from the Philippines though, so I also have that in my mind.
おっしゃる通りです
But yeah,
追加料金が必要です
that being said, hope to see you guys again next Saturday. Next Genshin stream, I honestly don't know. We will see. But for now, I wish you all a good day, good evening, or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.